Friday, November 19th, 2021. It's probably like 15 degrees outside right now. It's so quiet, though. Today there will be a partial lunar eclipse. Partial as in almost entirely total. 97% coverage. Right now the penumbral phase has just started, so to the naked eye you can't see anything. But I'm going to periodically come out here and look at it. So apparently this phone doesn't have a pro mode for the video, as in I can't adjust the settings to make the moon appear in focus like I was able to do with my old phone. Which just means you guys won't be able to see shit. So that's annoying. But right now it's about half into the penumbra. You can't really tell. If I really focus on it with my eyes, I can sort of see, like, the top half is a little bit darker. But yeah, I'm getting a new phone just because of this, because I can't bring the moon into focus like I used to be able to do. I don't know if anybody's watched my previous eclipse videos, but although they were of pretty low quality, you could at least see what was going on. With this one, you can't even tell what's going on. I mean, as far as anybody knows, that could be a flashlight in the distance, you know what I mean? So, very disappointed in the Samsung A71. At least it's got a headphone jack, though. It says it's 25 degrees out here, but honestly it feels like 10 to 15. There's hardly any wind, though, which is kind of nice. I'll just have to resort to putting pictures on screen. But the umbra is just entering, or I should say the moon is just entering the umbra. You can definitely tell the top section is sort of faded. Just barely. It's always interesting with each eclipse to see how the shadow comes in from a different angle every time, depending on, you know, how everything is aligned in space, etc. It can come in from the side and leave the bottom, or come in from the top and leave the side. It's crazy. Alright, well, Cam has decided to join me.
Hello.
I'd say we're at probably about 5 to 10% coverage. Just the top bit of the moon is in shadow. This is the cool part, where it just kind of looks like a crescent moon. You can actually kind of see what's going on now. It's a lot less lit up than the camera displays, as usual, but I can't screw with the settings while in video mode. I'm getting a new phone. Like I said, this is not something I can deal with. One of these days, I'll have the footage to acutely record lunar eclipses. Solar eclipses I can do. The lunar ones are a lot harder, because at night everything's so much darker and phone cameras just don't do it at night. But as always, if you've never seen a lunar eclipse, definitely add it to the bucket list. Oh, you can actually see that. This is 0.87 magnitude. It will be going to 0.97, so it's almost there. Try to adjust this. I say it every time. It looks a million times better in person. I know the vast majority of you are probably not subscribed for eclipse content. I don't blame you. One of the many challenges of having a YouTube channel is to maintain a niche, an interest, a topic. If you branch away from your topic, the algorithm doesn't like you. So if you start uploading things that don't relate to what your channel is known for what people are subscribed for, it's detrimental. The thing is, I don't really care who watches these videos. So, I use YouTube as a, god damn, this is some loud ass tires, my guy, dang. I use YouTube for, what I want to use it for. It's my channel, I get to do what I want with it. Similarly, anybody watching this can make their own channel and do whatever they want. That's the cool thing about it. So the bad thing is, YouTube doesn't like it when you do that. So, I put these eclipse videos on there, if only just for me, as a kind of way to clear out some space in the camera roll and forever immortalize the moment on the cloud storage of Google's systems, YouTube. It is still an incredible moment, though, every eclipse. A lunar eclipse is nowhere near as spectacular as a solar eclipse, but I'm still gonna see everyone I can. So this is that's pretty much it. I believe that's as covered as it's gonna get during this one. There's a partial lunar eclipse, but with a 97% coverage. So it's so close, but not quite total. I wish I could adjust the camera settings. I wish I could get that to look more like it did in real life. Because it has crisp, defined edges. You can clearly see where the white, the last remnant of the light, it has a defined border with the red. It's a lot more red than orange. But of course, like the glare on the camera and whatnot makes it... Someday, I don't know. Well, that's pretty much it. That's as close as we're gonna get to totality. Couldn't have asked for better weather, though. Not a single cloud in the sky. You can see all the stars. And if it weren't for that damn streetlight over there, it'd be a lot better. I'm gonna shoot that thing out with a pellet gun. But still, epic as ever. None of my disappointment friends came out here for the totality phase. Yeah, Cam's seen one before. Jacob hasn't, though. He didn't seem too interested. Oh man, I don't know. Someday I'll have friends that actually share interests with me. That would be cool. Thought I was done, but I'm back at home now. And I live kind of out in the country, out of town. There's no streetlights by me, and I can see it way better from here. I really should have just watched the whole thing from here. But I wanted my friends to see it, but they didn't really care. So for those curious, the next viewable eclipse, lunar that is, in the United States, is on May 15th, 22. So that's not too far off. The thing with that one is, though, pretty much only the East Coast will be able to see it. So from like Maine to like Alabama, I think. The rest of the country will be able to see at least a partial eclipse, but only the East Coast gets totality. So the next one after that is on November 8th, 22. And that one is pretty much just the western half of the country. So Hopefully everybody gets their fair share of eclipses, so this is the only one that Central Time really got to enjoy. And on that note, I'll see you in the next one.